Hi people, you alright? I'm Clinton Gordon. I'm a qualified run coach and a qualified PT. I work for Tours as part of Run Birmingham. So I do run coaching and training and fitness.
How did it come about that you would partner with Mad Birmingham to deliver the gym sessions?
Well, it came about through me knowing Leon and me knowing Jevon. And when I was part of working with Sport Birmingham, I started to have close ties with them. They told me about some young people they were working with, and it's a particular specialist area of mine. So I just engaged with them and started coming down and doing sessions for them.
And how long have these sessions been taking place?
They've been taking place for me. I know Mad's been going for quite a while, but I've probably been doing this for about the last couple of months now with the young people.
Okay. How do you plan what you do, like in every session, what it looks like?
In terms of planning, what it is, right, I've got a very bad memory, but it's crucial that I remember what I've done last week and the week previously. So the type of fitness that I do, I incorporate full body workout. So I don't just isolate one muscle and work on that muscle each week type of thing. So I've got to remember what I've done previous weeks, and then I'll know what I'm going to be doing in this week, and that's how I kind of plan my sessions.
Yeah. How do you monitor the kids' progress at the gym?
The progress in terms of monitoring, well, there's different ways to kind of monitor it. So in terms of them progressing individually, that's very difficult to monitor without some kind of filing system and that kind of thing. But what I do monitor, I monitor their engagement, I monitor their consistency, I monitor their participation, I monitor their effort that they put in and the motivation and stuff like that, which has increased, you know what I mean? And then like each week I'm always getting a new face coming and joining in as well. So I monitor that, you know, because part of it is about them having fun anyway. So I don't want to be too strict that you need to be because everyone's going to progress at different levels. So, but I monitor their engagement.
Yeah. And have you got any like examples of like one of the kids that you've seen physically grow or mentally grow through these gym sessions?
Yeah, well, two of the main ones, they're here week in, week out, consistently. And what I've noticed now is that even when I've done a session in the gym and I've finished and I've wrapped up and done like some stuff in the sports hall, before I'm leaving, I'll see them in the gym doing like some extra work and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So they might put in another extra 10 minutes, even though they've burnt out in the session that I've done, they've recovered and they're still able to put in another 10 minutes on their own and that kind of thing, which is great because that's what it's about. It's empowering them to be able to do for themselves, you know what I mean, and encourage them and so they keep that motivation for themselves.
So in the gym sessions, what do you think keeps them motivated mainly?
Well, they're young people. You know, so there's an element of different things. Some of it is about, them being healthy, them being sporty. But I'm sure some of it is about vanity as well. You know, they enjoy it, but some of it's about looking, we want to look good, we want to be healthy, you know what I mean? And that's partly why I'm engaging with the young people, because they're too much focused on, a lot of young people is just lifting weights and I want to get big and taking protein shakes. But that's not health and fitness. So what I'm doing here is showing them that they can do the gym work, but there's other components to health and fitness and stuff like that as well. So yeah.
Okay. And how do you keep the kids motivated at the sessions?
Me, by taking lead. If you see in all of my sessions, I'm sweating with them as well. I'm struggling with them. So for me, that's the greatest motivation. So I'm not just giving them instructions. I'm not just blowing a whistle. I'm not just telling them to do 10 laps or to do that. I'm participating in there. So they see me struggling, sweating along with them as well. So that's the greatest motivation for me.
How long do you hope these sessions continue for?
Well, in terms of me being here, for as long as there's a bit of funding and stuff like that. But in terms of what I'm trying to do for the young people, I'm hoping that this becomes their lifestyle. So even without me working with them, or without Mad working with them, without Run Birmingham working with them, right, that they'll continue to carry on and do it and pass that torch on as well. You know, share it amongst their friends, encourage their friends and inspire their friends to get more healthy and to more fit and to more active. But it's not just about going in the gym and lifting weights and trying to get big. You know what I mean? It's about working the internal organs and stuff like that. You know, so I hope that I'm empowering them so they'll do, and like I said, there's 2 guys that when I leave, they still go back in the gym and do a little bit more. You know what I mean? So that's what it's about. You know what I mean? So when I'm gone, they'll still have that torch, they'll still be inspired to keep it up and keep doing it and share it with other young people.
And is this always something that you wanted to do, like be a PT, work with young kids?
Well, I've always kind of been sporty. I've always been active from a young age. I used to play semi-professional football, stuff like that. In terms of, and I've got a passion for young people. And what I do see is a lot of young people who are trying to be healthy and fit and don't know about it, or you know, they've got no one to kind of encourage them and show them like the intricate and science and components of health and fitness and that kind of thing. So that's where I come in, because I know that, I know about nutrition. And then, you know, I love working with young people because, you know, there are tomorrows. So, yeah.
Okay. And how did you get into personal training?
Me, it just happened naturally. One of the things that, you know, I've always had in the back of my mind from a long time ago is that when you're looking for a career or work, find something that you're passionate about, something that you enjoy doing, and then figure out a way of making money doing that. And that's been the same philosophy for me, you know what I mean? And it's the same philosophy I try to pass on to other people as well. You know, find something that you love doing, something that you're passionate about, right? And then find a way of getting to making a living out of that. And that's how I've just kind of naturally gone into it. I've always been into health and fitness and stuff like that. And it's increased, but it's something I'm passionate about, and I've just figured out how to get paid for doing it.
Yeah. So is there anything you'd recommend for young people wanting to get into personal training themselves?
What I would recommend is there's organisations out there that if they want to become qualified, if they want to get into personal training, first and foremost, find a passion for it as well. You know, because then when you have them hard days and whatever, because you're passionate as well, it just makes your job, you know, 50% easier, type of thing. So go out there, speak to people like me. There are organisations where you can do qualifications. Some of them can be quite expensive, but there's charities where you can receive funding. But there's other things like within Run Birmingham as well. If any of them were interested in taking up run coaching, we can take them on as volunteers. Stuff like that. So volunteer at a sport organisation or somewhere like Run Birmingham, Tours, Sport Birmingham, that kind of thing, and then find the avenues into, you know, getting qualified and, you know, professionally in health and fitness.
Yeah, thank you. So as a whole, how do you feel the MAD as a programme is helping young people?
As a whole, I think it's a great programme, and to be honest, if it wasn't, you know, I wouldn't have, you know, give my time and the effort and go beyond my call of duty, you know, to work with these young people. But MAD have been doing, I've worked with them before on a project over the summer with some football and different kind of sports and activities as well. So I've seen what MAD has been doing, I've seen what they're doing in the community, I've seen what they're doing to try and engage young people and keep them engaged and move them on in different lives, you know what I mean? And I'm all for it. You know, I co-sign and 100% support that. So, you know, and like I said, I'm passionate about young people too. So it was an easy transition for me to get and to work with them. And I know Jeff, I know Leon, I know yourself, you know what I mean? So I know how passionate you are about young people in the community as well. So it was a quite easy transition for me, you know what I mean?
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Clinton.
You're welcome.
And enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah, I'm done now. I'm ready to hold the shower and go home.
Oh, God. See you later.
Thank you. See you guys.